Hello and welcome to the show that happens every single Friday, mate. Breaking Bad Friday, that's right. One more episode of Breaking Bad every single Friday until we are finished with it, mate. That is what we do here. That is what we're doing today. We are on season 2, episode 12. I haven't got enough fingers, mate, soz. We are nearing the end game now. We've got 2 more episodes left to go of the season, so I am expecting some crazy stuff. Without further ado, let's get into it. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's go. But before we start, you know it. Right, I'm not kidding around, right? You better have your flamingo, that's all I'm saying. Get your flamingos out. Get them out. I don't know where they're in, but get them out. Get them out. Good. We are all hands on deck, my friend. I got my coffee, got my shorts, got my flamingo. And I have the will. I have the speed. That made no sense. Anyway, enough shenanigans, mate. I'm going to get straight into it because I have a feeling there are going to be some shenanigans to be talked about in today's episode. So, let's get on with it. Without further ado. Sorry, I always say without further ado and then I just go on and start talking about something else. Apologies. Let's go. Mate, I just want to uncover the pink teddy bear. That's literally what I was about to mention, never mind. I just want to uncover the secret. Interesting choice as well. I don't feel like the show leaves us on many cliffhangers, but man, I want this episode to be crazy.
Is she beautiful?
Oh, I always missed it. That was quick. I tell you what, Skylar, fucking hang on. That's some solid hustle, is that, mate? Fucking slid out. I bet that shot took ages. I thought that there was going to be a whole song and shout about him getting the drugs to Gus and everything. But no, we're just skipping over that. Fair play. I honestly thought that was going to be... I thought something was going to go wrong and that was going to be the episode.
Hi there, girl.
Oh.
Congratulations, Walt.
Put your penis away, mate. He's going to see it.
I mean, halfway here, I thought he was going to have to pull over and deliver her himself.
I really love that. Was Ted there throughout the whole thing? Did he see... Ted? I know he wasn't in there. Probably. You don't know. Right. I thought they'd left it on a cliffhanger to go into the whole... And then we see... Do you know what I mean? But no, done before the credits. Oh, man. It's going to be interesting because Jesse, the way that they did the drugs was something new to Jesse, right? It was more intense. And so I wonder how that's going to affect Jesse. I feel like it's going to have a negative effect on Jesse. Is there going to be a moment later on in the show where Walt... Because Walt's got Gus and Saul now, who are very switched on to everything. They know what they're doing. They're much more professional about it, especially Gus, right? Was it Gus, the guy? I wonder if Walt's going to try and break from Jesse at some point. Push him out. Oh, do they become rivals? That's probably not going to happen. Fun idea. Oh, he's going to panic. He won't remember, will he? No. Right, Jesse, now just don't stress out. Call Walt. He's not gonna. Oh my god, this is gonna go horribly. He's not going to because he's gonna be like, I can't tell Walt. I've got to get back first.
Your rebirth day. Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I live. Hang on, let's go back. I live for the way that this guy is so happy
My
about
birthday.
It. On the left.
Yeah,
he liked it.
Ripping and running again.
It's nice that we're getting a scene with her actually on her own. This is the first time we're actually getting a scene with just her. She's always with Jesse. Oh, bless her. I think Daddy-O's going to pick up on it.
I keep showing him the design and he keeps asking for change.
Trying to get the read of this dad, because last time I saw him, he wasn't blinking, man. He was giving the intense stare, the dad stare. You know what I'm talking about. So I wonder, is he going to be a supportive dad? Is he going to be a healthy dad? I don't know. Just be a good daddy, my friend. No, Tyler, don't phrase it like that. There's that stare again. Mate, just take a break. Close your eyes just for a second, half a second. How long does it take?
God, they're hiring anybody now. I mean, no experience at all. It's scary.
Well, that's a dream, innit?
What about that guy next door?
Oh.
He seemed to have some expectation of you introducing me to him.
Oh, a perceptive father.
Dad, he's our tenant.
Mate, please blink. For the love of good.
I just think she's the most beautiful baby ever.
Why not?
Man, what is the conflict going to be then? Because coming into this episode, right, obviously we're in the penultimate episode of the season. I thought the conflict was going to be... Oh, fuck.
Nobody's there.
Nice. Not Jesse then. Well, no, actually, to be fair, he might have learned. That's fair.
Hey, man.
Okay, good. He learned. Good. They've finally, fine-tuned this fucking arrangement.
Junkie, imbecile, what the hell are you calling this?
Dude, can you stop with the fucking names, man?
Last night, somebody broke in my place, Joe. They got all of our stuff.
Okay, so he did tell him. Good, Walt.
They knew exactly where to look. Yell at me or something, come on!
Oh, come on, no. Oh, shit, well, there's your conflict. I was just about to say, is he going to actually be a dickhead about it? And be like, oh, well, this is going to teach him a lesson. And I was like, nah, he ain't going to do that. Walt, man, I tell you, man, I do feel like at his core, Walt is a little bit of a bitch about things. He just is, he is. How is he not thinking? Like, Jesse's gonna do something stupid. And he's gonna try and get it back. Us. Do you know what I mean? This isn't gonna end well.
Yeah, what do you think, a fence or cover?
Well, you know, good to see that these guys are getting on after the incident, you know.
Mom's even talking about me getting a job.
I think season 3 would be a good place, personally, for Skylar to find out. And like the family to find out. Again, I could see why that might be quite early. Like I could understand if they didn't, but for me personally, I just feel like events are going so quick and like the operation is getting so big and there's so much focus being put into it. You know, he's not stopping. And I kind of want to see it. I do. I kind of want to see it. Like, I wouldn't put it past them having that being the big thing, like, that they lead up to in season 3. Yeah, that was the way that he handled Jesse was so vindictive, honestly. And it's like, I don't even necessarily think that's Heisenberg either. Like, I have kept drawing very clear lines, I feel, when I feel like he's being Heisenberg and when he's being Walt. I honestly feel like Walt would have done that kind of thing because he kind of sees it as disciplining a naughty student almost. But then at the same time, maybe the two personas are blending.
No, you took the stash. I heard all those phone messages and I figured it out.
Oh, good. Pause. I swear, they keep like bait and switching me with like what the conflict is going to be this episode. I thought it was going to be the like him driving to give the drugs and be a handoff, and I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but I just thought that was going to be what we were coming into this episode, and they very much just glossed right over that. Absolutely fine, absolutely fair, and I was like, okay, fine. Then the thing happened where he had the phone call, and I was like, okay, well, this is the conflict. Jesse's going to do something stupid. Immediately resolves. I don't know whether that was on purpose or not, you know. Like, is it going to keep the audience guessing a little bit, and then something's going to happen? It's like, oh, okay, now.
Like? You dropped the ball? When have you ever not dropped the ball, Jesse?
That's unfair. Nah, come on. I get it. He did drop the ball on this occasion.
We were on call, you junkie. On call for the biggest deal of our lives. And I just managed to pull it off by the skin of my teeth.
That is
You
true,
missed
though.
the birth of my daughter.
Also true. Valid and fair.
How much did you get for the deal?
Oh, is he going to withhold?
So where's my money?
Oh, is this... Is this the conflict?
You are joking, right?
That's a good point. Pause, that's a good point, though. Jesse wasn't involved in this at all. Obviously, Walt cooked the meth. He was the one who... Not only, right, the first time when they were in the restaurant waiting for Gus, like Jesse came in and he left, but then it was Walt. It was all Walt going back and being persistent, and then Walt winning him over as well. And now, how did I not see that as well? Because obviously he's the businessman now. Gus is the one that's going to sell it. That's literally Jesse's job. And now that he's got someone else to do that, someone more proficient, professional, competent, shit, man, he doesn't need Jesse anymore. Really? Like, he's kind of got the people around him that can do all the stuff for him and help him out enough. Right? Like, Jesse was his step up, and I can see, and this is the thing, it's the emotional thing, I guess, is clouding Walt's, no, I wouldn't say judgment, but that's at the forefront of his mind, right? The fact that Jesse nearly screwed that up. Walt had to literally break in. Jesse was off his fucking head. I get that that's at the forefront of his mind, but like, at the same time, Jesse was absolutely the step that Walt needed to get this whole thing rolling and going, and what it is now is because of Jesse as well. Like, Jesse was part of that. He was one half of that, even though right now Jesse's kind of becoming less and less important in the organization. That's interesting. So are we going to see him try and break from Jesse then? Oh my god, the whole theory about them breaking and like being rivals or something is like that theory is looking more and more plausible. But here's the problem. As soon as Walt tries to do this, I feel like Jesse's going to come back and be like, I know all your shit, I know your family, I know where you live. I will fuck this up for you if you don't let me in. And he's got to know that. So I'm wondering now. And so Walt is reacting this way because of that emotional thing at the forefront of his mind, but it's not a wise move to fuck off Jesse, I feel. Like he knows way too much. But then it begs the question, what use has Jesse got? I guess he could manage the dealers, right? Like he could manage that. Because Gus is just offloading the goods. There's absolutely still room for Jesse.
Pee in that.
How gay are you, seriously?
What? How is it gay to wee in a cup? Oh. Oh, she called him Flynn. Oh, okay, Marie. You get your name back, mate.
Wait a minute. You're not asking for money. Skylar, it's charity.
Why do you say that like it's some sort of...
Right? Good on you, Skylar. It's not a dirty... Like, charity is absolutely fine, man. We live in an unfair world. Unfair capitalist world where the rich dominate. Take the fucking money, dude.
Yet I can't spend it. I can't tell my family about it. All of whom think that I am right on the edge of bankruptcy. I mean, it's...
We're dealing with this. Okay. Soulmate, give us some wisdom.
There's always, hey, I found a big bag of money down by the railroad track.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, try it. Why not?
Murray. Of Uncle Murray bouncing me on his knee. We lost track of the old...
It cannot be blind luck or some imaginary relative.
Why not?
I earned that money. Me.
Oh, ego. There we go. There it is. Pause. This is... So that's where that's coming from. That's interesting. Again, and it tells you so much about where Walter is right now. Because absolutely, the wise thing to do right now would be to think of some bullshit excuse. Honestly, his persona, I guess, of Walt is so hard, it's so strong, it's so infallible. I honestly believe that they would buy whatever he told them. Uncle Murray or whatever. As long as he sold it right, and I feel like he can now, there's absolutely no reason why he can't do that. Like, they're not going to be thinking, this is weird. At least to their minds, I feel like he's still very under the radar in a lot of ways. That would actually absolutely fly. So the fact that he's... Yeah, we're seeing a lot of emotional response, I think. Whereas I think we would have seen in season 1 and earlier in the show, you know, he was very much kind of the responsible adult, the responsible parent, the responsible teacher. He very much thought about things and acted how he thought he should act. He had a mature response to whatever it might be. And we're seeing this episode, he keeps reacting emotionally to things. He's letting himself feel that, but he's not stopping himself. He's not thinking, oh, maybe I need to think this through. What repercussions might there be if I do the things this way or this way? Like, you know, with the phone call with Jesse, he just fucking put it down. When with the conversation with Jesse, he wasn't necessarily thinking that through in a way that might... Like, in that moment, he wasn't thinking of all the possibilities that might come out of that. It's like that, like I said, at the forefront of his mind was this emotion. And here, again, we're seeing this emotional response. Right, this ego coming in, this almost this power play that we have kept seeing as well. You know, we had that moment by the pool where, you know, he was making Walt Jr. drink, and the thing with Hank, you know, it was this power. It was all about power. We're seeing that more frequently, and that is absolutely what's happening here. We're kind of seeing him change before us. Oh, and it's going to get me in so much trouble, I think. Play.
WalterWhite.com, soliciting anonymous donations. Do you have any idea?
And it's that idea of shame, I guess. Sorry. Pause. So it's this shame, because we did see that, I think, when he was kind of Walt in season 1, like, you know, right at the beginning, we did see that there was this shame to him, I think, that he couldn't provide for his family. Whereas I think the difference now to what the person he was before is that now he will do something about it. He will act on it. Whereas before, he would have felt it, but he would have just kind of repressed it, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think he would have done. Now he's like, no, I'm powerful. I've done things. I'm getting things done. I'm selling all this meth. I am Heisenberg. I deserve more than this. I deserve recognition. I deserve, you know, the accolade for doing this. So I think that's the difference. I think that's the difference between the Walt of old and this Walt here.
I'm looking at the answer right here. It's staring me in the face. Do I have to spell it out for you?
Yeah, of course.
I got a guy who knows this Rain Man type.
How does Saul know all of these people? It's a little bit too convenient that Saul has all these people. at his beck and call. You know, he's got this phone book of people for everything. You know, I've got a guy for that. Yeah, no, I've got a guy for that. It's fine. Walt, hey, just sit down. It's absolutely fine. I've got a guy for that, mate. But the thing is, they've done it in such a way that I believe it. Like, I believe that Saul is that guy.
10, 20, $50 a pop.
Take it. Take it, Walt. Don't let your ego get in the way here. Make the right move.
I'm getting a warm and fuzzy feeling just thinking.
Ooh, look at that look, man. He's not happy. He's not happy. Again, the Jekyll and Hyde. The worrying. He knows what he should do, but he doesn't want to do it. Oh, man. This is a road that does not lead to happiness.
I don't understand why you need him anyway.
Exactly.
Oh my god, is he actually going to become a rival? Because we have seen that he can cook meth. He can cook it. He's like, he has learned. He can't do it as good as Walt, but he's learned.
How much does he owe you anyway?
480,000.
What?
Yeah, and this is the thing. He's telling her a lot. And the fact that we're back on this as well. And again, I drew attention to the fact that we're getting scenes with just her in now. That combined with the fact that, like, Jesse is literally telling her more details. One about Walt, two about the operation and how much they're making. She's going to come into this, I feel like, in a big way. Something's going to happen. Maybe that's the conflict.
This here, what we've been doing?
Do you know what? Bless this guy, actually, for coming to all of these meetings with her. That's very sweet. That is very sweet. Oh, shit.
Dad, come on.
Jesse, mate, look sharp. Look sharp.
You have been clean for 18 months, Jane. Why? Why do you do it?
Dude, it's an addiction. Come on. Man, it's getting messy from Jesse's side. Like, real messy.
I just think if we had enough money.
Oh, there it is. He's gonna, like, break in and find the money and take the money? Half the money? All the money? This is the thing, there's this disparity now. Like, these guys are having a nice, gentle time. They're having a great time. A great time. Jesse, on the other hand, nah. Not at all. Trying to think, because we saw in an episode before, we saw the body bags. Can't forget that.
Hello, Walter White.
They are, shit. Oh, red alert. This is gonna pause, because this is gonna be interesting, right? I want to see Heisenberg here, man. I think we're gonna get it too. He's gonna be furious. Furious, I can't wait. Oh. Especially if they test him.
480,000.
Now Walt knows that Jesse's fucking talking.
He told me everything.
Oh, Jesse is in the bad books, man. Walt's secrecy is huge to him.
What, some kind of blackmail or something?
What would do, Walt?
For your information, I am holding Jesse's money for him, and he will receive every last dollar of it.
Okay.
But I will not contribute to his overdose. If you both get clean.
Good on him. Hey, fair play. Fair play.
School teacher turned drug dealer with a
Shit, man. Jesse needs to talk to him because...
love story. National news, I'll bet.
There you go. Spill the secret. That's the threat. That's the leverage there. Oh, buddy. Oh, there's your conflict. Oh, it's sweet. It's juicy. Oh, yeah.
He's a high school teacher. What's he gonna do? Give you a B minus?
Oh, you underestimate him, though.
We won't have to. He'll pay.
Oh, my God. This is going to be so... I think she might be in one of those body bags, dude.
I mean, he's my partner.
There we go. Nice. Here we go. The thing going through his mind right now is like, this is my family. I cannot ruin this. He has so much to protect right now. He's fighting who he wants to be. He's still like, I don't know whether I want to be Walt. I don't know whether I want to be Heisenberg. We see those two parts of him still in conflict. He's very much not come down on one side. And this is another moment where he's like on that scale, back and forth, back and forth. I think it's going to come down to the fact that like he's so precious about his family. The new child is going to influence him so fucking hard. And you see it, and actually it's quite nice to see that there's still some Walt in there that I think is still kind of trying to fight Heisenberg. Oh, it's going to make the fall so painful. You know, more painful and more tragic. Wait, pause. Do you think he's going to come in, be like, here's your half, and she's going to be like, right, now I want the other half. Oh, let's see. Play. I do feel like Walt needs to lay down the law a little bit here. Like, he needs Heisenberg.
How do I know she'll keep quiet?
I guess you don't.
You'll never hear from either of us again.
Oh, okay, break up. Damn.
You're not seeing straight, Jesse. You're making a mistake.
Bless Walt for being there for him, actually. Do you know what? That, like, genuinely, you see the brotherly, the bond that they have, and he's like, no, I don't want to see you go down this road, man. Come on.
I say we just move there, yo. I mean, you can do your art, right? Like, you can paint, like, the local castles and shit.
Oh, man. I sense conflict. I sense a tragedy.
As long as it's the two of us.
It's going to be so horrible. Do you think she's going to take the money?
We're not gonna just shoot this up our arms, Jesse. We're not.
Nice.
Definitely.
Come on, guys. You can do it. You can...
3 stores I've been to so far. Not one of them have it in stock. I'll just keep looking.
I can tell you right now, mate, she's gonna smell that. Who's this guy? Oh, it's the dad! Oh, friendship.
To water on Mars. To water on Mars.
I needed this. I needed to see the dad in this light, I think. You know, just being a normal person and not being a dad. That's actually quite, this is quite nice.
I have a daughter.
Yeah?
The show does this really well, actually. It's done this a little bit in previous episodes where it kind of shows different characters in a setting that you haven't seen them in, and it shows this different side to them, and that helps so much with bonding that character to the audience, because then, and it also means that you can have a scene like before, or like literally any scene that this dad's been in, and every single time I'm like, fucking warning signs, and then you can have this kind of scene and it's like, oh, he's a human, and it just warms you towards him a little bit, you know. He's got Walt, who, and they're, you know, they're of a similar age, and they're just sat in the bar drinking, and it's just, yeah, it's just nice, and it's a really clever device for character development, and the show does it quite a lot, and I appreciate it, which is basically what I'm saying.
So any advice? Having a daughter? Any advice? I've got this nephew.
Oh, Jesse. Oh, I get that he's framing it in a way that you can talk to this guy about it, and I do appreciate also that, like, it's this pathetic fallacy that we know something that these guys don't, and I'm enjoying that a little bit as well. But the fact that he referred to him as a nephew, that just kind of shows you that there is that emotional bond. But yeah, just confirmation again of what I guess Jesse has become to Walt. And it's nice because I don't think Walt's going to leave him on his own.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do know what is best for you, so listen.
And Walt is so critical of Jesse all the time as well. And so it's nice to see that there is that level of care underneath it all. Despite his best efforts, he cares about Jesse. He does. Man, again, it's been a relatively unassuming episode, but because it's the penultimate episode, I'm like, what the fuck is going to happen? There's got to be something. This is a bit... Oh, okay. Oh, he's back. This has got to escalate, surely. What are we going to find? Again, I think she might take the money, you know. Maybe she's left him, or... Oh, okay, never mind. Hello. Oh, he's gonna let her. Do you think? No? Oh, here it is, and it's the back and forth on the scales. What are you gonna choose, Heisenberg or Walt? Heisenberg. Oh. This is it, mate. This is it. This is a choice. This is a direction. I don't think he's coming back from this, man. That is very significant. That's so significant, dude. Oh, that's so layered. Oh, bless him. Oh, bless him. What? Sorry, no. Why am I blessing him? Oh, fuck. He did that for Jesse. Despite the fact that that was such a dark move, it was motivated by empathy for Jesse. That is not the penultimate episode that I thought I was going to get, but hey man, I enjoyed it. Okay, I've talked a lot, I feel, this episode, so I'm not going to waffle on it. I'm going to try and wrap this up as quick as I can. That's a really good episode. It almost doesn't feel like a penultimate episode. I guess because there's this usual form, you know, that the penultimate episode has this big flash bang and sets you off into the finale, right? I don't dislike that it didn't follow the usual, but I guess in a way it kind of did do that, because we're going to get something big, I think, next episode with, you know, Jesse's not going to take that well. Yeah, I'm just very eager to watch the final episode of this season. I feel like we're really seeing the show play with what it set up, right? It's playing with all these emotional layers that are involved with these characters, whether it's Jesse, Walt, those two obviously especially. It brought her into it really. I thought they might have done a bit more with that. I thought she was going to do more. I thought she was going to try and steal the money. I thought she was going to try and like rinse him for the other half. I thought maybe she'd take the money from Jesse. Do you know what I mean? I thought there was going to be a bit more legs for her story in the show. Yeah, I guess the biggest thing in this episode actually now is that moment, and I think that's so significant. I think it's, you know, this idea of Walt and Heisenberg fighting for dominance, supremacy, and it's actually not even necessarily, it's weird, that's so weird, because it's kind of like Heisenberg layered with Walt there as well, because I feel like I said, it's motivated by that empathy he has for Jesse that we have seen throughout this episode. So that's Walt coming through, that's not Heisenberg. Heisenberg's not necessarily empathetic, he's the, you know, the tough the cold, the calculated, which that was cold and calculated, no doubt about that, but it was motivated by Walt. But it's weird, isn't it? Because you saw pure Walt leading up to that, in that he was like, no, 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 and he went to go and help her, and then he stopped himself. So it's so like intricately, emotionally nuanced. That moment was beautiful, which again is a very weird thing to say about what just happened, but I just appreciate everything that was involved in it, I think, is what I'd say. With that said, thank you very much for watching. I have just released a video. I have just watched the entirety of Midsummer. If you haven't checked that out, it's a very good video, if I do say so myself. Go give that a watch if you haven't already. If you haven't subbed already, please do consider that as well. It helps the channel out a great deal. Other than that, mate, links down below if you'd like to support me, and hopefully I'll see you next time.